Alrighty guys, and welcome back to a brand new video, and today we are rebuilding the Cincinnati Bengals in Madden 25. So obviously the Cincinnati Bengals have dealt with a couple injuries this season, especially to Joe Burrow. I was really disappointing that Joe Burrow did get injured till I think like December. So yeah, that's definitely really disappointing. They ended up trading for Joe Flacco though, because Jake Browning did not end up working out by any means. They traded for Joe Flacco. He immediately started throwing the ball to Jamar Chase, but it's obviously good to see. T. Higgins also looks really good with Joe Flacco as well. So yeah, obviously the Bengals looked a lot better with Joe Flacco under center. The offensive line has been the struggle definitely, especially when Joe Burrow has been here. So that's something I do want to improve in this video is the Cincinnati Bengals offensive line. Also, something I also want to fix in this team is the defense. Obviously, we know the Cincinnati Bengals secondary wasn't the best last year. They also aren't the best this year. Obviously, they had that whole contract thing with Shamar Stewart, but he's on the team now, obviously on a contract. They end up driving some players on the defensive side of the football, like I said, like Shamar Stewart, Demetrius Knight. But like I said, this team, it's really interesting because they're 3-4 right now, I believe so. I feel like if the team keeps it up, but Joe Flacco keeps playing the way he is, they could possibly sneak into the playoffs right now. At the moment, they are 3-4 on the season. Obviously, they're in the NFC North with the Steelers, so we'll see. They could if they keep it up. Maybe if Joe Burrow comes back, I really think this team can make the playoffs. But we'll see what Madden thinks about this Bengals team. So at the end of the season, we did end up missing the playoffs on a 6-11 record, which is definitely disappointing. The Philadelphia Eagles did go back to back. They beat the Las Vegas Raiders in the Super Bowl. Okay, man. Josh Allen won the MVP. Kyle Shanahan won Coach of the Year. Offensive Player of the Year went to Jonathan Taylor. Defensive Player of the Year went to T.J. Watt. Offensive Rookie of the Year went to Mika Buka. Defensive Rookie of the Year went to Carson Schwischnizer. If I'm saying that name, I don't think I am, but. Yeah, but if you take a look at the stats, offensively we were 22nd in the NFL, and then defensively we were 32nd. So we had the worst defense in the NFL. So did Joe Flacco? Oh, I guess we can't really see Joe Flacco's stats because he ended up retiring. That's kind of what happens here. But I'm guessing he didn't have the best second half of the season because we missed the playoffs. But it looks like Joe Burrow didn't end up coming back, which is interesting. But yeah, rushing Chase Brown, only 500 yards and 6 touchdowns isn't good in my opinion at all. Receiving Jamar Chase was really good for us, 1,500 yards, 10 touchdowns. All Chase needs is a good quarterback, and he has that with Joe Burrow. We've seen how good Jamar Chase was with a fully healthy Joe Burrow. Had about 1,000 yards and 7 touchdowns from T. Higgins, 500 from Noah Fant. We had about 400 from Charlie Jones, 300 from Chase Brown. But defensively, this is where we're really bad, and I mean really bad. So sacks-wise, had about 5 from Trey Hendrickson. There's been a lot of trade rumors about him. I don't think he'll actually be traded. I don't think the Bengals are going to trade him, but it's definitely an interesting situation right now. Interceptions, we had 3 from Jordan Battle, 2 from Stone. We had about 2 from DJ Turner, 2 from Demetrius Knight, 1 from Logan Wilson. He actually requested a trade recently. We'll see if he ends up getting traded. Dax Hill with 1, Cam Taylor-Britt with 1 interception as well. But it's time to see in re-signing stage, and I'm pretty sure that Trey Hendrickson is also a free agent this season. So we'll see if you want to re-sign him or not. We'll see. I was correct. Trey Hendrickson is a free agent at this point. He's down to star dev now. So we'll see if we end up re-signing. We have $94 million in cap room to work with. Cam Taylor-Britt is a free agent as well as Dax Hill. Nobody really has interest in coming back to us. And Geno Stone is low-key superstar dev. I wouldn't mind bringing him back as well. I think we go a different direction in the tight end spot. But other than that, I think we move on for the most of these guys. So since we have some cap space, I will offer Hendrickson like a 2-year deal. We'll see if he'll resign, and he does. We get Trey Hendrickson back. He could definitely leave this team in free. I could definitely see it happening. Cam Taylor-Britt is somebody I do want back as well. We'll see if he's going to stick around, and he's going to test free agency. So Cam Taylor-Britt is going to test free agency. Hopefully, we can at least get Dax Hill back. Dax Hill is somebody I do want back. So hopefully we'll be able to land him back in free agency. We'll see. So Dax Hill will also test free agency. We're going to lose both of our corners in free agency, most likely. Geno Stone, he's a superstar dev safety. I wouldn't mind bringing him back, and he does. He actually had an interest re-sign because Taylor-Britt, Dax Hill, they did not want to come back, man. I think that's it. So we re-signed Trey Hendrickson. something that probably will happen. Obviously, we need all the help we can get on the defensive side of the football. So I kind of feel like we have to do that. And then we'll see what our biggest needs are heading into free agency. But so far, I don't love losing both our cornerbacks to free agency. We can still re-sign them, but I don't know, man. It'll be difficult. So Joe Burrow is back, which we'd love to see. Chase Brown wasn't the best for us last year, so we might end up drafting a running back in replacement. Obviously, Jamar Chase and Teagues. I don't have a problem with the receiver room. We might end up getting a new receiver 3, but that's most likely it. Then offensive line, something we have to work on as well for this team. Defensively is obviously we have the worst defense in the NFL. That's something we'll have to work on too. Losing both of our corners sucks. Cam Taylor, Bryn, Dax Hill. Hopefully we can at least bring one of them back and then draft another cornerback. That's what I'm hoping for. Shamar Stewart in the defensive line doesn't look bad either. So we obviously have some work to do, and we will work. All right, we're in free agency, and I'm only going after 3 players. This free agency class isn't the best at all. I'm going after Puna Ford, Tevin Jenkins, and Dax Hill back. We'll see if we can get all 3 of those guys, and we are going to land 2 of them. We do not get Puna Ford, but we do get offensive line help and more defensive help. Free agency class was not good. Like, take a look at it. Taylor Moan was the best player available in free agency. There was not. Taylor Braid, we weren't getting him back. He had absolutely no interest in coming to us. There was nobody good that I had interest in, honestly, that would fit our team. So I think it would be best to save most of our money, honestly. I don't really think it would, so that's what I'll do. So that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to save most of our money in free agency. So we do get some offensive line help, like I said. We bring back Dax Hill. We get his hope, obviously. With Joe Burrow, we can be a much better team. So I still want to draft obviously a new center. I want to draft a new left guard. Things I want to do, definitely. Still have Mike Gesicki, so our tight end room isn't bad by any means. But defensively, it's still a concern in my opinion. But what I want to do is head into the draft and have an all defensive draft. That's what I'll do, definitely, because there's no talent for agency at all. With the 7th pick in the NFL draft, that's what we have. I'm going to select Jeremy McCoy here. We need a corner like really badly. And I really think Jeremy McCoy could be a really good corner for us in the future. We're going to see right now. He's ranked number 8, drafted him at 7, and he's hidden depth. So we couldn't have gone better there. Jeremy McCoy, welcome to the team. With our 2nd round pick, obviously, there's some bigger needs in this team. With my 2nd round pick, I'm going to go and select a will linebacker here in Perkins. He looks pretty good. And I'm going to draft my offensive line around there. Rank number 52, draft him at 39. He's hidden depth. He'll be our future will linebacker of the future, or whatever he'll play, honestly. You know, my 3rd round pick, I do want to go ahead and draft some type of offensive lines, which we desperately need, in my opinion. So Barber, honestly, might be the pick. Austin Barber. I know Kamari Ramsey's pretty good in this game. We got Wagner. So I think I'm going to go ahead and take Barber here. We need some type of offensive line. Hopefully he's not bad. Ranked number 90, drafting at 71, and he has hidden depth. So I feel like we had a pretty good draft, in my opinion. Also have some other picks as well. Hopefully the CPU draft's pretty good for me, but I'll see you guys into the lineup heading into year number 2. This season, we're at 81 overall offense, 81 overall team, 81 defense. So not great. Not great by any means. We'll see though. Maybe his team could obviously show me wrong. Who knows? But we drafted our right tackle, which now I realize now I'm going to be in the lineup. So that definitely does suck. We could move some positions around, sure. Would Orlando Brown go down if we move him overall all the way to right guard or like center? Let's see. So Orlando Brown, what overall he'd be moving to center? We're going to see right now. So next offseason, we'll lock in a lot more. There's nothing. Man, free agency was better. There has to be a way to get a free agency class to be better than that, because that was terrible. Probably one of the worst free agency classes I ever seen. But he does go up at center. So move him over to center. Austin Barber will start. So it's not terrible. It definitely could be better. It's not terrible, though. Offensively, did draft me a running back in Coleman, which he might as well start over Chase Brown. But Chase Brown was not good year number 1. So I'm going to give another guy a chance this year. So the offense, obviously, we're going to be good. Defensively, though, obviously, we got Perkins to be our new will linebacker. I don't hate that. Geno Stone, I feel like is a solid free safety enough. And then linebacker room, I don't hate that by any means. Strong safety, you got Jordan Battle. Obviously, I'm probably going to go and start Jimmy McCoy at cornerback one right away. I feel like he might deserve that at the point. So Jimmy McCoy, our first round pick. We might as well start him cornerback one right away. And then defensive line with Trey Henderson doesn't look bad. Shamar Stewart. So yeah, I can honestly roll with this. We'll see if we're a good team this year. I definitely think we could be. Slot cornerback is going to be Jimmy McCoy still. And then slot receiver is going to be this guy. But honestly, like I said, I feel receiver 3 is still something you can upgrade on, but it's not really an issue. Like there's some bigger problems in this team, but I'll see you guys in the playoffs. We'll see if we're a good team this year. All right, another really mid-season from this Bengals team. We went 8-9, so I think this is our third year missing the playoffs at this point. We're trying to contend, so not great by any means. This free agency offseason is going to have to be a lot better, so I'm hoping for at this point. Season recap, though, the Buffalo Bills did end up winning the Super Bowl. Patrick Mahomes won the MVP this year. They beat the Eagles. They stopped them from three-peating. But Joe Burrow, like I said, offensively is not the problem. He had 5,000 yards, 41 touchdowns, 11 interceptions. Running back is absolutely abysmal. Like our running back position is terrible. We'll have to get some type of running back, dude. I don't know. But I think for this playbook, I don't think a running back is honestly useful, dude. Because whenever I use the Bengals playbook, the running back room is just so bad. Like, oh my, the starter running back had 300 yards. Like, okay. But obviously receiving, though, was amazing. Jamar Chase, T. Higgins, and Silvis all had 1,000 yards, so I'll take that. Silvis had a damn good season, 15 touchdowns, too. So, yeah, obviously, offensively is not the problem. Defensively, I feel like it's still an issue, man. Trey Henderson, 9.5 sacks. Jamar Stewart was 6.5, 6 from B.J. Hill. Interceptions, we did catch a couple of picks. Logan Wilson, Dax Hill. McCoy, 2, Geno Stone. Hendrickson even caught a pick. Newton and DJ Turner. Offensively, we're fourth in the NFL, and defensively, watch this be terrible. We were 32nd. So once again, had the worst defense in the NFL. So I don't know if this defense will ever be fixable unless we add like some game changers on defense. I'm really concerned about how this rebuild is going to go, man. But re-signing state, DJ Turner, somebody doing a re-sign. Thankfully, there's only a fifth-year option on right tackle. I mean, I would like him back. I mean, we'll see if he ends up resigning. I hope that's the case. DJ Turner will resign. We get DJ Turner back, offer him a lot of money. Jordan Battle he's only a star dev. I mean, we could honestly move on and get somebody different. I see it. Chase Brown, moving on, bro. Orlando Brown, moving on. Silvis had a good season for us, up to star dev. I mean, if he wants to come back, obviously, we'll offer, but he'll resign. So Silvis will return. Other than that, like I said, all those guys could go. I'm just trying to get the guys out that are like not going to be productive for us, and I'm just going to get rid of those guys. Obviously, offensive line is going to be a huge hole this year. What I want to focus this season is offensive line and defensive side of the football. So obviously, the important things here in free agency is once again not great. Not a single star here that I'll be one to offer. Like it's been terrible. I mean, we can focus on the 80 overalls, but we haven't had that much money. But let's see what some of our biggest needs are. Yeah, I mean, I just said it, but, we'll see. So, obviously, I guess Jonah Coleman could be the running back. I mean, we're not going to be using our running backs, I guess, Austin Barber. So, I do want to add a right guard and a center this offseason. Hopefully, we'll be able to land that. Maybe a new tight end. Defensively, I feel like, okay, Jerry McCoy is a superstar dev, so cornerback is no longer like an issue anymore, in my opinion. I wouldn't mind adding a better defensive tackle. Am I crazy or just BJ Hill and Chris Jenkins look so similar for some reason? I don't know. They just look a little similar. I don't know. That must be just me, though. Linebacker room, I'm honestly cool with this. We need a new strong safety, so the only thing we need on the defensive side of the football, in my opinion, maybe a new defensive tackle. I mean, for some reason, it was the worst defense in the NFL, so new defensive tackle and a new strong safety. Two offers in free agency. I'm going to see if I can get Leonard Williams and Brian O'Neill to sign, and they are going to both signs. We get Leonard Williams and Will Brown. That was most of our money. I guess we'll see if there's any obvious cut because right now we're not in good visibility-wise. So obviously T. Higgins and Jamar Chase not cutting up. Hendrickson is interesting, but I don't think we obviously go that route. BJ Hills. He has no we could get Gesicki, which could definitely be something we do, $8 million. I mean, we could cut him. I mean, like I said, it's not really going to be a lot of money if we do cut. I'll cut him if there's somebody I want free agency. So we're going to move Brownhill over to right guard. I think that's the position you're going to play. We signed two older. I don't love signing older guys. They can just retire anytime, but move him over to right guard. And then Man, okay, yeah. So when we move over to right guard, we still need a center, which I am aware of that. But yeah, we'll move Brown over to right guard, and that should address at least one position of offensive lines. We addressed offensive line and defensive line, so on. So I'll tell you that. So building in the transition, Brian O'Neill go over to right guard. Like I said, center position is the hole, so we'll definitely look to draft the center and running back on the offensive side of the football, tight end. There's a lot of things, but I feel like defensive line is really good now, especially with the addition of Leonard Williams. I'll honestly take that. The Shamar Stewart. All we need is strong safety. So I'm looking at strong safety in the draft. I'm looking at center, and I'm also looking at running back. We'll see if we can address all the positions. Like I said, tight end. Is there any good tight ends in free agency? Because just in case, we need to free up any money to sign anybody. So good tight ends. We got Hunter Henry. I mean, he has some interest in us, some interest. We can possibly get him like Dawson Knox here. Of Hunter Henry's the best tight end we can go after. He's probably not going to be asking for that much money. So, yeah, I'd honestly cut Gesicki if we can get Hunter Henry. I mean, I'd do that, honestly. We'll see, though. Or if there's any centers we can go after as well. But I'll figure it out. With my first round pick, I'm gonna go and select this center here. He literally doesn't have a first name or a last name, but that's not gonna stop him. I'm gonna take him here. He's ranked number 104, number 14th, hidden depth. So I definitely stretch that pick a ton, like really, really stretch. I did not have to draft him around one, but it's okay. Obviously, we know we need a round two now. It's a strong safety, so we'll see if we can find that here. In the draft, I meant to say. If I said free agency, my bad. But we got okay. What about if we move like any free safety to safety? No. I mean, look at this guy. So Xavier, he has A hit power, C to F man coverage, AC tackle, C zone coverage. I mean, he doesn't really look that good. I'm gonna say this not look good. What about Jones? Jones, C hit power, A to C tackle, B. I'm like, these safeties do not look good at all. What about this one? Obviously, this guy could look good. I don't know. This guy looks the best so far. He might be the guy we take. He can jump really high. That's really it. But I'm gonna explore the trade market. That's what I'm gonna do. Honestly, I mean, why not, right? Actually, there was no trades we could make. We don't have any money to make a trade. So I guess what I'll do is I will go ahead and take the best strong safety I see. We're going to take this tight end and Decker degraph. I think I'll do that instead. So Decker will be the pick here. I actually have a plan of what I want to do in my strong safety position. I'll show you guys in a second. We're number 32, draft him at 46. And then with my round 3 pick, honestly, just the best thing we could find, right? So another need on this team. Can't really think of it, honestly. We could draft another linebacker because I know Logan Wilson is getting older, and I know he's really expensive too. So let's see. So Xavier, we might as well just take a chance with just in case, right? What you guys might think. But I already have a plan on my strong safety division, but just in case it doesn't work out, I mean, we could take Gerard Smith, Dylan Edwards. So we could take a strong, which I guess I'll do. He probably not going to start for us, but I have a plan I want to do my strong. If he's good, he might start for us. We'll see. So Xavier doing 64, 78. He's pretty good, so he might start for us. We'll see. But I still have a plan. If he's not good right away, I still have a plan of what I want to do with my strong safety spot. But we'll see if it ends up being worth it for us. Into this season, we are a 86 overall team, 85 overall offense, and 85 defense. But this is what our lineup looks like heading into year number 3. Hoping for a playoff berth this year. So, got Joe Burrow under center, like I said. We do still have, Coleman. We have Jamar Chase, T. Higgins. They did draft me a receiver, which we could play, but I'm fine with having Sovis. But yeah, offensive line looks better than last year. Brian O'Neill helps out the offensive line a ton. I was drafted center around 1, but we also got a 80 overall tight end. So Gesicki, we could have just cut him, man. I did not this guy would be this good, but D Graf ended up being a D Grafe, whatever, he ended up being an 80 overall tight end. So we get a new weapon on offense. Strong safety position actually looks pretty good. He is a 76 overall, so I'm excited to see what he could become for us. D line also looks pretty good in my opinion. Hendrickson, Leonard Williams, Chris Jenkins. Looks like they did cut BJ Hill, which is fine. And then Shamar Stewart, DJ Turner, and Dax Hill with Drew McCoy. We have a pretty good defense, in my opinion. That's what I would think. Logan Wilson is even the starter no more. So we definitely could have cut Wilson and Gesicki to save more money. I definitely could have did that. But For safekeeping, I did keep them, but I was gonna trade for a strong safety. I was only making $1 million due to superstar dev, but I guess we don't need this. We already have our rookie, playing some good minutes for us. So or good, he's really good. That's what I tried to say. But yeah, I think this is finally the year. Also, no, I'm not gonna fall for it again. I'm gonna change the defensive playbook. Running at base 4-3, so I already know like the Buffalo Bills in Madden. So the Buffalo Bills defense have one of the best 4-3s in the game. So that's the playbook I'm gonna run. Sean McDermott, Buffalo Bills. Yeah, so we'll do, and then we'll go ahead. I'll see you guys at the end of the season. At the end of the season, we ended up being 13-4. So we did get the first round bye, which is absolutely amazing to see. And as you can see, we see Joe Burrow led the league in passing yards, and Jamar Chase led the league in receiving yards. So offensively, it must have been a movie, man. So we had the second best offense in the entire NFL. Defensively, we're 21st. So I guess that's better. We will never have an elite defense in this video. But Joe Burrow, what a season, man. 5,000 yards, 41 touchdowns, 4 interceptions, rushing Jonah Coleman, 500 yards, 8 touchdowns, whatever, man. At least better than last year. Jamar Chase, though, what a season. 1,848 yards, 12 touchdowns. T. Higgins, 1,000 yards, 8 touchdowns. Sovis with 1,000 yards and 11 touchdowns. And the tight end, once again, he was heavily involved too. 700 yards and 7 touchdowns. So I'll absolutely take that. What a season from our offense. Defensively, looks like we weren't as bad either. We had a bunch of sacks from our guys with Shamar Stewart with 12 sacks, Leonard Williams with 11.5 sacks, Trey Anderson with 11 sacks. The Sam linebacker, I don't know much about him. He had 5 sacks, though. Interception, we had 2 from Dax Hill, 1 from Carter. We had 1 from Knight, 1 from DJ Turner, 1 from the rookie strong safety, Xavier, and then we had 1 from Jeremy McCoy. So, yeah, it's time to see. We're about to play in the division round, but we already have an advantage, obviously, not playing in the wild card round, which is amazing. And in the division round, we do have the division rival, and that is the Baltimore Ravens and Lamar Jackson. So the Ravens will start off with a touchdown. The defense does concern me in the playoffs, but so far we haven't. Okay, so we're going to get the ball, but we're actually going to get a stop on defense, and we are going to score a touchdown. I'm not concerned about the ball. We got a fumble recovered by Barrett Carter, and we are going to score a touchdown. We're going to get the ball back at halftime. We're going to score another touchdown. Offense was never a concern at all. Defensively, though, especially against teams like the Ravens. But so far, it is looking like we might have this. And just like that, I want to get the ball back with about 1:40 left. All I need to do is run out this clock. And then after that, we should be good. I think the low-key, they could do that. There's no really need for me to hop in. But sure, why not? Let me run out this clock. So Coleman, I'm going to go ahead. And we get this inside. And like I said, I'm just going to score a quick touchdown really quickly, and then we're going to go and end this game off. There's no way to get the onside kick. Or we could just kneel this out, honestly. But, nah, this is the division rival. I feel like the Bengals fans want me to score a touchdown on them. So that's what we're going to do. We're going to punch this in with Coleman for 6. Break the tackle, and he's going to get stopped at the 1-yard line. I've seen that, man. All right. I'm going to throw them off guard with some play action here. And I think that would really throw them off guard. I don't think they would be expecting any play action. So, sure, we're going to play action Joe Burrow, and we're going to hit our tight end. Gesicki dropped it. Okay, we're at the 1-yard line. Let me just go ahead and run this in, dude. There's no need to do all that. So, I tried, but Gesicki definitely dropped that. So, we need to score a touchdown here, definitely. So, that's what we'll do. Oh, my goodness. All right, we're just going to run this clock out. There's no need to do anything else. I'm going to run this clock out, and I'll see you guys in the AFC Championship game, man. There's even no need to kick this field goal. Literally, we can just wait here and sit here, but we're going to win this one. I'll see you guys in the championship game. AFC Championship game, we got one of the better teams in the AFC in the Kansas City Chiefs. So we're going to start off with the stop on defense. Our offense won't stop anything yet. We're going to get the ball back once again. We're getting stops on defense. The offense is yet to put up any points, though. So it's been an absolute punt feast here. And so far, there we go. We're going to go up 7-0. The Chiefs will respond with the field. We're going to get the ball back at halftime. We're not going to do anything with it. Going to get another stop on defense, and we're going to punt. And so far, man, all right, so we have 1 minute left to go ahead and take the lead in this game off of the field goal or touchdown. So, yeah, time for me to hop in again and do what I do best. So we have 3 timeouts, so we should be good. Obviously, we have great offense. So our running back is wide open, Coleman, and just like they were going to drive down the field. What a route from Coleman, too. He got wide open there. So we love to see that, and we're going to keep moving those chains at the 42-yard line here. So I'm going to come out with a run play here. I'm going to run the ball to Coleman once again. Like I said, don't have an elite running back, but I can work with him. Seems pretty fast. So Coleman, we're going to break out of that tackle, and we're going to get to okay, so 2nd and 1 here. I want the Chiefs to waste their timeout. So, and we're in field goal range. So literally all we need to do is run the ball here, and we should be good. So make them waste another timeout, get the first down. Good block from number 53, and that's the 2nd timeout wasted by the Kansas City Chiefs. And if we win this game, we're going to the Super Bowl, man. So you love to see that. But like I said, one more run, and then that should be their final timeout wasted. And outside, we could go out and punch this in for 6, which I won't. I'm going to get stopped out of bounds, though. Maybe we should have scored. I don't know. I feel like my defense could have did something there. But like I said, I want to end this off in a field goal. That's what I'll do. So I'll have to make sure we don't go anywhere crazy here. So stop me. They do stop me. Okay. That's what I need. They wasted their last time out. And just like that, now what I'm trying to do is I want to go ahead. I'm going to run it again. What I'm going to do is I'm going to get stopped, and then hear me out here. So if this is going to plan, which I think it should, they're going to tackle me once again. Okay, so 0-yard gain, and then I'm going to wait, make this clock go down. So I'm going to put on chew clock. So chew clock will be put on here. I'm going to wait for this clock to go down, and then yeah, I'm going to wait for the clock to go down. What I'll do here is I'm going to go ahead and 3 seconds left. I'll snap the play, and then we'll see if we can score or not. If not, it's cool. Coleman, dude, my lineman has got freaking pancake there. But show me the time, please. I don't know what's going on. Show me the time. What am I skipping? What's going on, man? What are we doing? Okay, whatever. Anyway, I'm going to wait till, it says, 5 seconds, and I'll call timeout, and we're going to kick this field goal to end the game. So my execution did go well. I knew you weren't going to score. I knew my offensive line was going to get paid when you play, but clock timeout was 6 seconds left. We're probably going to give them 1 or 2 seconds left, but I don't think that'll be enough time for the Chiefs. I'm pretty sure it won't be enough time for the Chiefs. I've seen stuff happen before with the Chiefs team, but let's kick the field goal. We got McPherson in, and we're going to kick this in, and the kick is good. 10-9 right now, and we're going to give the Chiefs about 3 seconds left. They can't do nothing with that, and just like that, a low-scoring game, but we still got the W. We are going to the Super Bowl as we take down Kansas City. Here we go. We're in the Super Bowl, and we got a team I didn't expect, honestly. We got the New York Giants, so we'll see if we can take down the Giants. I actually don't know who's quarterback for this team. I guess we'll see after the game. We're going to score a touchdown, so it's now 7-3. We get the ball back, and we are going to score another touchdown. This offense is honestly elite, dude. That's one thing about the Bengals. They always have a good offense, but can we do anything with the clock? No, we're going to get another. The defense has locked in the playoffs. We're getting stops. Offense has slowed down a bit, but if we score here, I feel like we're in a good spot. We're not. Okay, so 2 minutes left. All I need to do is put some points up on the board, and that's obviously where I come in at the end of these games to seal the deal. That's what I'll do. I'm going to give this a run to Coleman, and we are, if I can slide in there, okay, we're going to get some gain there. So I think I'm going to pass the ball. It's been a minute since I threw with Joe Burrow and my stacked weapon. So the tight end, Graf is now a superstar dev, so you love to see that. And he is going to be wide open. Get in bounds. Okay, nice toe tap catch there by tight end. That was one of my best pick drafting that tight end instead of forcing a safety pick. So yeah, did we try one-on-one with T. Higgins, or the safety's going to pick up? The safeties have picked. I not mean to throw it out. Okay. There was a receiver right there. Thank goodness. I did not want that to be intentional grounding. I saw the guy coming from me, the superstar guy coming from me. I just immediately threw it out. I was scared, honestly. But so we're not in the 2-minute warning just yet. We're going to hit T. Higgins here, and that'll get us the first down. That's all I needed, man. Okay. 2-minute warning, 15-14. Do we waste out this clock, or do we want to get a touchdown? The Giants do have all 3 timeouts, so I'll run it with Coleman and see what they're going to do. They are going to go ahead and not call a timeout. Okay, so they want time back on the clock. So they're trying to score when we give them the ball back. If we give them the ball back, this isn't a guarantee. I'm going to run with Coleman again. We're going to slide in there Coleman, we're going to okay. Giants now called their first timeout. I'm gonna keep running the ball until we get to like third down. Honestly, if we get to third down, so because honestly, Coleman has been low key pretty good for me. So Jonah Coleman, gonna run it with him again. They're gonna bring some blitz. We're gonna get in there for 6. Okay. They gave the Giants time though, about 3. So yeah, 1 minute left. They have 2 timeout. At least we made them waste 1 timeout. I'm gonna play defense here. I'm gonna see if my defense won't allow anything crazy. So right now, I need a touchdown to win the game. So here we go, man. This is for the Super Bowl. They have Garrett Nussmeier under center. Pressure is there. Okay, great defense from our defensive line. That's why I got Leonard Williams, man. I think I saw him in there, and he is. He's right there. I think so. Or is he's not even out there? I don't know where Leonard Williams is right now. But all right, Perkins. As long as we get Leak Neighbors down. Oh, okay. He actually gained a lot of yards in that play, but they're gonna call another timeout. So now, one timeout left. About a minute and 6 seconds left. The defense. I'm not gonna run man. I'm gonna go ahead and run zone here. We have to watch everybody here. And so far, everything's bots. We're going to get the sack. Oh, they're going to throw it out the last second. Okay, 4th and 4. I think they will go ahead. Oh, they're going to go for this. That's why I threw the ball out. Okay, they're not going to punt this. Why would they punt the ball back? Okay, we absolutely need a stop here. I don't think we can get it, honestly. So defense, they're going to go ahead and I'm going to get him. Let's go. Garrett Nussmeier goes down. I absolutely covered that perfectly. And the offense, all you got to do is run out this clock, and we have won the Super Bowl. What a play. I read that perfectly, dude. I covered the guy in front of him, and I got to the quarterback just like that with Garrett Nussmeier. We're going to win the Super Bowl 20-15. What a rebuild, man. It was now or never, I feel like. If it wasn't this year, I don't think we had a cap space to rejuvenate this team next year. I'm so happy we got a Super Bowl with the Cincinnati Bengals. So defense actually was really, really good in the playoffs. I'll definitely give them that. Hope you guys enjoyed this one. It's been really fun. Make sure to like and subscribe to the channel. Have a great day or night, and I'll see you guys next time. Peace.